Once in a lifetime opportunity. Kaya, fighting na lang. Let's go!
Look at me now, I'm flying so high. I can see the whole world. Look at me now, I'm ready for victory. It's my time, my turn. Hero, oh, 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 we'll rise through the ceiling. Hero, oh, 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 we'll take flight, push the limit. Hero, oh, oh.
Greetings once again from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center here in San Juan as the excitement and unpredictability continues with our continuing live and exclusive coverage of NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. It is that time of the year once again when rivalries, teams will collide in this highly anticipated matchup as always as age-old rival schools. Colegio de San Juan de Letran take on San Beda University inside this jam-packed and massive crowd that has come out to support both these teams and the student athletes that represent their beloved schools in this contest. Earlier today, of course, the LPU Pirates escaped the jaws of death against Arellano University, beating them in comeback fashion in overtime, 89-77, and that sets the stage for the first encounter this season between Letran and San Beda as the Knights will take on the Red Lions. Here today on this Friday, Kurt Rayson and his boys looking to pick up their first win of the season, while team captain Peter Alfaro and his Red Lions look to pick up a second straight victory after beating Benil last Sunday on the first day of October. This is all seen live on GTV, GMA Pinoy TV, and GMA News TV International. And of course, meron po tayong live streaming sa NCAA Philippines sa Facebook, YouTube, and of course, for all the news regarding sports, do follow GMA Sports PH on Facebook and on X. And for updates, highlights, and results from the NCAA, do check out GMA Integrated News as well. Mabuhay Pilipinas, I am Anton Rojas, and of course, breaking the game down for us is none other than Andre Paras.
Hello, hello! Another amazing Friday for college basketball.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I can't get over the first game. What
God.
a game, and I'm also excited about what's gonna happen in this second game.
You know, it ain't over till the fat lady sings, as they say. Arellano looked poised to get that victory, but then, of course, LPU wanted to make sure that they maintain their unbeaten record.
I agree, and I can't wait to see what happens to this game.
And of course, our courtside reporters can't wait as well. Let's bring them in, reporting for, of course, the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Knights, Lexi Gonzalez, and reporting for San Beda, Hannah Arguelles. Our girls from Sparkle GMA artists, Lexi and Hannah, will be with us at courtside. And man, I'm so excited to get this game going if we look at the standings, Dre, and we're gonna see where they are at right now, you're gonna get shocked that Letran is 0-3. This is the worst start by any defending champion in the past 17 years.
And you said it. And if we were to compare the standings from last season, parang binaliktad lang eh. Normally, we see Letran on top, but now they are struggling. But we don't really know the reason why. Hopefully, they will maybe finally get their win in today's game. But it's gonna be tough because we already know how much San Beda wants to win. Grabing kanilang momentum coming from the other games. But ito nga, let's see what Letran can bring to the table today.
San Beda, on the other hand, is riding on a wave of momentum after picking up that huge win against the Benil Blazers last Sunday. So they want to continue their winning ways. Pero syempre, hindi magiging madali yun laban dito sa isang gutom na komunidad na Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Now, when I was backtracking, Dre, I was surprised to know that San Beda actually swept Letran in the elimination round in both their meetings last season.
No way!
Oh,
I
yeah.
had no idea, but I'm thankfully, the stats don't lie. It's right here in front of us. Ito, number of NCAA championships, sinamang lang ng dalawa ang Red Lions. But when we go nga here, since season 88, this is how many times they went head-to-head, regardless of elimination, Final Four, or finals. 22 wins, and in 10 wins pa lang ang Letran. So if the Letran Knights can see this right now during their pregame, this should motivate them to get this win at once.
Grabe, especially knowing that San Beda had their number in season 98. They want to turn the tables dito naman sa season 99, and malapit na. They are close to catching up to San Beda as the winningest team in the history of the NCAA. But of course, this is a rivalry. Numbers, you throw them out the window. When the ball gets thrown up by the referee at the start of the game, you know it's going to be an all-out war between both these teams. Let's check out the first day of October. That's when Letran played EAC. And this was actually the worst loss of the Knights in 3 games so far, because the loss against JRU was close. It went into overtime.
Yes.
The loss against LPU was close. They only lost by 1. Pero itong pagkatalo laban sa EAC, it was a convincing win by the Generals over the Knights.
Yes, and I hate to admit it, but defense is what hurt them. And to point it out, if you are into basketball or not, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know this. It's the little things that count, and what hurt them, ito, masasabi ko lang, boxing out the nearest man. You can see them struggling, grabbing that rebound, having those second chance points. Nahihirapan ng Letran. Also, if you watch the game against EAC, they're having trouble also rotating to the man inside the paint. Kumbaga, they don't even know what's happening. Parang nagkaka-confusion sila. So the only way to overcome this is to communicate better. But if I were to go to the brighter side, even if they lost, there's always a brighter side to things. I was able to witness, ang gaganda ng mga set nila. There's no doubt they know what they're doing. Yung nga lang, they're having trouble converting their shots. So I want to see today's game, anong ang naging, kumbaga, adjustment nila. Scouting nila against San Beda to see what they can possibly be doing for today's game.
So you talked about looking on the lighter side. I'm going to nitpick a little bit.
Okay.
If I'm going to pinpoint one huge problem dito sa mga hari ng Intramuros, it was the absence of Kurt Rayson. He's the best player on this night squad. He shot 1 for 12. A horrific afternoon for the main man, the team captain of the Knights. If the Knights are going to defend their championship, he has to get going.
Exactly. Look at this. Season 99 averages. Look at this. Pwede na kasi lang mythical. Ang gaganda ng kanilang mga statistics. But yung nga lang, he was just defended well. You can see his game was off. Maybe it was just the way the defense was getting into him na he couldn't attack. He couldn't make the shots he wanted. All of his shots were almost forced, but he was able to contribute naman by getting his team involved. Ito na nga, going to Havilianar and Monje. Just being themselves, always being present, knowing where to go, knowing their spots. Ito si Kwaha, what a game for him. Grabe, as in kahit magkaka-broken play sila, he always finds ways to attack the basket. So I want to see also how San Beda can stop these type of players as well.
I agree with what you said. Looking at these numbers, parang, ano yung problema? What's the problem dito sa panic ng mga Letranista? So they're gonna have to figure that out today against San Beda, who played so well against Benil. You're gonna see the stats in a few seconds. They were up by 20 at the end of the first period.
Yes.
Nagpaulan ng tres itong kupunan ni Coach Yuri Escueta.
Exact, ang grabe. And you really have to watch the game on how they made those shots. Kahit ang ganda na ng defense ng Benil, all their shots were going in. And then if you were to go to the second quarter, I'm just surprised nag-iba ng defense sila. They went to zone from man. I believe that Coach Yuri maybe was thinking, mag-a-adjust yung kalaban natin, mag-a-adjust yung pinit sa atin. So we have to unahan na natin. Pero yung nga lang, ang ganda na ng defense, but Benil was able to read it by doing what they do best, by going inside the paint, scoring inside the paint effortlessly. There are times parang wala nga silang tinatawag na play. They just cut in and they find the big man and easy lay for them inside the paint.
Benil actually came to within 5 points. But then Jacob Cortez happened. He was hitting crazy shots from all over the place. Shots where his feet weren't even set up properly. Shots where he was contested and he was falling down. It was a career-defining game for the Cool Cup Jacob Cortez. He's not just the son of the great Mike Cortez. He is now the King Lion of San Beda University.
You said it best. And grabe talaga itong Jacob Cortez. And even if you look at the replay after his shots, he's even surprised. Wow, it's in his favor talaga. And he also can't forget to mention his other teammates. Grabe ang kanilang contributions. We have Andrada, Payosing, Alfaro, Contabe. Everyone played a huge role. And if you're talking about people who played beyond the arc very well, let's give it up. We have Cortez, Alfaro, Gallego, and of course, big man, Andrada's also shooting. So let's see ang adjustment ng Letran dito.
The excitement is building up, so let's turn it over right now to our Coliseum announcer for this matchup between Letran and San Beda.
New heroes of the game. Eliminations first round. Our main game of Friday doubleheader as arch rivals clash. It's the Letran Knights facing the San Beda Red Lions. Let's meet our starting fives. Starting for your three-time defending champions, the Letran Knights. And going to swing, Grayson. Beginning over number 10, Daniel Wow. And center number 0, Mayra Gabriel. Forward number 5.
Andre Paras, I will ask you this question, or ask for your reaction.
Okay.
Because for the first time this season, Kurt Rayson is starting.
Whoa! We know what's up. We're gonna see a great matchup. Rayson and Cortez. Grabe. This is gonna be an amazing matchup. The energies that these guys give out is gonna be what starts their game. Kumbaga, this is what their team will feed off. And I'm excited to see. I'm sure Kurt Rayson has been back in the lab after his past game. Gusto ko na makita ang kanyang adjustment because if one adjusts, lahat yan. It's gonna be a huge effect on the team.
So if Coach Renzi was using the strategy of having Kurt Rayson come off the bench, ngayon, wala na. He threw that strategy out the window. He wants to win and he wants to start off with a bang.
And you gotta admit, even as a player from before, even if you had a bad game, you're gonna think na, will Coach still use me the next game? I didn't get to do my 100% best. But makita mo talagang tiwala ng community and the coaches sa kanya. So I'm really happy for Rayson because he's starting. So this is time for him to redeem himself in this huge game.
Letran 0-3. Believe it or not, hindi po kami nagbibiro. This is the first time a defending champion in the past 17 years has started without a win in the first 3 games. But they have to win today, and they have to do it against their arch rival, San Beda. And here's Rayson. Rayson looking for Go. Throws it out to Monhe, who shoots a 3. And can't get the lucky bounce by Yosing. And you can see the intensity from the jump.
Just a few seconds in, really getting physical. And like you mentioned, Rayson, I like what he's doing. He's not forcing any shots right now. He's getting everyone involved. And that's the game we all know he plays. He attacks, and if he has a mismatch, he'll always kick out. But yung nga lang, at that time, di medyo ready ang kanilang big man to receive the ball from Rayson.
And look at the patience of San Beda. On their first offensive sequence, Alfaro sees some space, decides to drive, and Payosing will put it up. Does not work. Wow, comes up with a board. Rayson, bounce pass to Patalier. Both teams waiting for the play to unfold. Bola napunta dito kay Deo for 3. Wala. So that's 2 threes missed by Letran to start off this contest.
You cannot fall in love with shooting outside. Yes, the past games they were going in the first quarter, pero ngayon it's not the same. They have to find new adjustments in scoring.
Oh, that was a good strong move by Monje, but he blew that layup. But I'm happy to see him actually post up. That's one of the few times I've seen him create for his own self from the post. Samantala, Cortez shoots a three. His first shot doesn't drop. It's Letran basketball. Monje is running, and he will set up the offense by giving it up to Kurt Grayson as we go to Hannah Arguelles for this report on the San Beda side.
A game between two rivals. A game between two teams who knows what it takes to be champions. Inaabangan nga ng marami ang laban nitong dalawang kupunan na to because alam natin ang history ng San Beda Red Lions at ng Letran Knights. Sabi nga ng key player ng Red Lions, si Jacob Cortez, we all know that emotions are going to be high, especially during this game, but we must come to the game mentally focused and prepared. We must not feel emotional. Can the Red Lions continue their winning momentum? Or will the Letran Knights slay the Lion and hand them a loss? What do you think, Anton and Andrew?
Well, in a game like this, it's very hard to say.
Exactly.
But, yep, it is Beda Letran. Letran San Beda, however you want to package that. This is a rivalry matchup, one of the most highly anticipated games, and it only happens at least twice a year.
Exactly. And if we can go back to individual statistics or what's been happening, ito kanina, I'm really impressed. Ang bilis ng growth with Rayson. From seeing him struggling from the field, outside the painted area, having problems shooting, he's already being more careful by driving and getting his team involved. Yun nga lang, ang ganda ng defense ng San Beda. So I just want to see yung adjustment dito ng Letran and how they can receive those passes properly.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Dre, but when you describe Rayson as careful, it's kind of like a double-edged sword because he's turning the ball over 3.7 times per game.
Wow.
There were some games where he had 7 turnovers, but if you're Kurt Rayson, you also need him to be aggressive and less careful.
So ito nga from being aggressive, mas nagiging careful pa siya. So let's see, if he needs to learn how to balance it. In other words, you're right. He needs to learn how to balance being careful and aggressive at the same time.
Yun, balance is the word, and it's easier said than done. All right, let's get an update on the Letran side. Here's a report from Lexi Gonzalez.
Humility. Yan daw ang magic word na binanggit ni Coach Renzi Bahar sa Letran Knights. Dagdag pa ni Coach Renzi sa kanila, yung mga teams na hungry to beat, dapat mas hungry tayo sa kanila. And because I made a visit to the Letran practice yesterday, naikwento na rin sa akin ni Coach Renzi that their whole team went to church together 3 nights ago. And according to him, the homily was like a message sent to them na lahat ng tao may pinagdadaan ng pagsubok. It's just how you accept at magkaisa para malagpasan ito. Sabi pa niya, he wants to mold this team into a disciplined team. That's why in their 2 practices, they focused on their defense and how to end the game with a positive result. At dahil birthday ni Coach Renzi today, the Letran Knights are giving good energy, Anton and Andrew.
Oh, happy birthday, Coach.
Alam na natin kung anong gustong regalo nito si Coach Renzi Bahar.
Of course.
Siyempre, unang panalo bilang bagong head coach ng Letran Knights. And you know what's ironic as we see this triple by Peter Alfaro, Renzi Bahar is actually a Bedan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that's a good trivia to know.
He's a Bedan.
So I'm pretty sure Coach already knows the atmosphere he's gotten into with this game by Letran versus San Beda.
And it's also interesting to note, he told me, sabi ko kasi sa kanya, ano yung pinagkaiba ng kultura ng pagiging bedista at letranista? Sabi niya, not much.
Not much.
Because the passion is there, the drive to win is there.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So that's what he's focusing on.
So as I say, kumbaga, no, not much difference kasi as long as there's passion nga, commitment, and the love, you will already feel at home.
Alfaro. Dinedepensa ni Rayson. Cortez with a drive. Wow, Jacob Cortez with a body control.
Jacob Cortez being patient. As we see na, he loves to be beyond the arc, making those tough shots. Pero ngayon, he's getting his pace, getting the rhythm going, which is very well done with the play nga ng San Beda by moving off the ball screen as well.
Monje. Wow, catch and shoot. You know this rookie has the green light to shoot. It doesn't matter how many times he misses, he will let it fly.
And what I've noticed, once Quahao is not getting his rhythm from the outside, best believe he will find his way inside. So if you're San Beda, you have to make sure he does not see that open lane because he will really take it strong to the basket.
He has that size and that strength as well to bully his way to the basket. That's why he's a tough cover. Rayson, alley-oop play, unable to connect with Go. And Coach Renzi Bahar has seen enough. His Knights struggling to buy a basket. He calls a timeout. Dahil Beda Letran ngayon, we're gonna see a lot of this, a lot of moments from the fan cam as the students, supporters from both San Beda and Letran coming out in batches to scream their lungs out today in this matchup.
I mean, we do love the game. Aren't we considered fans as well? I
Yep.
don't know. If you guys want to put us on screen, why not? I don't mind. I'm here, ready to wave.
Just to let you know, Dre, I don't know if you saw it, but Bo Belga, who was covering the game prior to this game with
Yes.
Martin Javier, he was the first ever guy to be featured in the Hottie Camp.
Wow, Hottie Camp. Does he get a
Hottie
statue
Camp.
for that or a plaque? I want one. Like, huge respect. I want one too. That's a good, I'll be part of my resume. I'm not just an NCAA analyst, I'm also part of the Hottie Camp. That's really great to have on my resume.
Again, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. Anton Rojas alongside Andre Paras. And of course, we also have Lexi Gonzalez and Hannah Arguelles reporting for Letran and San Beda respectively. Cortez just scored his first field goal moments ago. Cortez, binigay dito kay Andrada. Andrada, shot was a little bit too strong. Babalik ang bola dito sa mga Letranista.
And you gotta give it to Letran. They do not give up on defense. Kahit mismatch, they will close out hard. Yun nga, prior to their last game, kahit ang ganda ng mga close-out nila, nasi-shoot yung ball. But now, parang patas na because both of them are giving the same energy on offense and on defense as well.
Monhem missing on that fadeaway. Letran still can't buy a basket from the field. Alfaro. Payosing. Payosing binigay kay Andrada. Pick and pop. Oh, he grabs his own miss. Yuki and Andrada with a finish.
You gotta love this kid's confidence. Not only does he use his size in getting his teammates open with those screens, but he also has the green light to shoot from the outside. Eto pa, even if he misses, he's big enough to grab his own rebound. So obviously, Letran needs to put a body on him for him not to get the offensive rebound.
Wow, pops out on the elevator screen. Deo Wow gets the Letran fans off their seats.
Eto na, once Quahao catches fire, best believe, tuloy-tuloy na yan. But yun nga lang, you really gotta put a body on him. But even though, make sure he doesn't get in the driving lane.
Meanwhile, Cortez launches from the outside. Habidinar comes up with the board. Oh, that's the fastest 6 minutes I've ever experienced so far this season. Oh no, Alfaro is bleeding. He got hit. There is blood.
Whoa.
On the hard court. Oh man.
Now this is tough. Like they need him in the game right now. That happened so fast. That's crazy.
All right, let's see it here on the replay. Oh.
Huh. I don't know. Does slow motion make it better or worse to make the ball? Because you never know.
That was Rafael Go. With his elbow sticking out and connecting right smack on the forehead of Peter Alfaro.
Let's see kung anong tawag dito.
An eventful 6 minutes and 11 seconds is an understatement. Ang daming nangyari. A lot of shots taken. And you can describe shots differently, not just in basketball terms. And that just awakened the San Beda crowd here inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Anytime you see one of your own in pain and bleeding that way, kukulo yung dugo mo.
Oh yes, and best believe the San Beda Red Lions will feed off of this. So as of now, we're seeing what is happening.
So apparently, Peter Alfaro has been taken back to the dugout to be attended to. We will get an update on that later on from Hannah Arguelles.
All right.
Disqualifying foul, number 5, Rafael Goal. Rafael Goal out of the play court.
A disqualifying foul on Rafael Go. He has been ejected from this game at the 3:49 mark of the first period.
Oof.
So, actually, hindi pa sinasub si Rafael Go. He started this game. He's played the entire game so far. 2 rebounds. Hasn't taken a shot. And he's ejected.
Grabe. I mean, we know the absence of Sanggalang, their big man, and we know next in line is Rafael Go. Even last year, we saw him being, grabe yung potential niya. And now, this is going to be a big game for him as well to prove what he can do as a big man and how he can help with the system. But stuff like this will obviously, it's going to be a huge impact on him. And of course, with the Letran Knights as well. So, sayang.
The coaching staff of Letran saying that he just had his hands up. But you and I both know, Dre, that that video is going to be all over social media, if not already.
Oh, yes.
And Rafael Go ejected from this game due to that disqualifying foul.
Eto, Anton, hopefully, when things obviously cool down, maybe we get to hear both sides, what they think, because everyone's in the heat of the moment. Everyone's, they react to what's happening. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari. But it's tough for both teams.
I mean, Dre, you've played, marami ka nang na-experience na banggaan.
Oh, yes.
Like when you have your elbows up,
it's tough to say. Kasi obviously, we have to go back to basics. When you want to do a screen, you obviously put your arms down, make sure you shoulder to shoulder. Pero ito, timely lang, nakataas yung kamay niya, nakalabas yung elbow. So we can't really tell kung nagkasabay ba or ano ba ang dahilan. It's tough. It's really tough to say. Kahit sabi mo, ang dami pang camera kung gaano pa ganda ng quality, i-slow-mo po pa. Wala na. The call has been made. He's out of the playing court. So now, let us see kung ano ba ang magiging adjustment when it comes to the part of the big men ng Letran Knights.
and we also hope that Peter Alfaro is okay.
Oh, yes.
That was a lot of blood.
A lot of blood, but if we look at the brighter side of things, he was able to walk out. Could be the adrenaline, pero kahit na that looked like he'll need stitches. But hey, tough guy, and hopefully makabalik pa siya in this game.
Hit the three to start off this game and grab the rebound. Cortez missing on that fadeaway. Babalik ang bola sa Letran. Rayson racing ahead. Too fast for his own good.
Like I mentioned, the last game, even though that was what happened in the last game, they didn't get their win. Kahit ang gaganda ng kanilang ball rotation, pero ngayon, they look like they're struggling in offensively. So hopefully nga, maka-adjust sila after this timeout.
It's a 5-point lead for the San Beda Red Lions. Dre, ito yung mga sinasabi ko sa'yo. We have variations of the camera situations. Ito naman, ang tropa cam. I-flex mo ang tropa mo.
So, how do we become part of this? Kung hindi man hottie cam, fan cam, tropa cam, like, does it be 2 or more, 3 or more? No, you gotta be as happy as them and as excited. Tayo kasi nakafocus talaga sa laban eh.
Alright, this is the situation. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first period. Peter Alfaro bloodied due to an elbow of Rafael Go. Ana Arguelles has an update on us from what happened kay Peter. Ana? Alright, we can't hear Hannah right now, but hopefully we can get the update later on. Pero yun nga, tinamaan si Peter Alfaro. And Rafael Go was ejected for it. His right elbow hit his forehead. Alright, let's try to get the report from Hannah right now.
Ayun na nga, Anton and Andre, we had a bit of physicality kanina with Rafael Go, and it resulted to Peter Alfaro being elbowed on his forehead. But according to Dr. Ana Marie Morelos, it is just a minor cut, and injuries on the face just tend to be bloodier than usual. At ang kailangan lang dito ay pressure. Pero Alfaro is clear to go. He is free to play. That is what I can tell you, Anton and Andre.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for that very quick health update dito kay Peter Alfaro.
Like you mentioned, once something like this happens, it's gonna get you going. It's gonna fuel you. So if Alfaro comes back on the court, best believe it's no mercy. So let's see how he plays up after he gets cleared to play again.
Nigel Gonzalez, rookie point guard from Mapua, is on the floor for the first time. Meanwhile, Kutapay missing on his first triple try.
That's a good try, pero you have to look at your bigs, yung magandang option nyo sa loob. They are already doing their best in trying to receive the ball, already posting up, pero hindi pa nakikita. So hopefully sa next offense, maka-adjust sila and dump the ball in the post kasi they have the height advantage right now. So all you have to do is give to the bigs and put it up.
Kutapay finishing in the paint, miss from the outside. He will not miss from inside.
Just like that. Just be patient. Stay inside the paint. Obviously, don't get the 3 seconds, but be patient. Know your spots, and you will be rewarded.
Garupil, rookie point guard, is seeing action very early. And actually, this is the first time na maglalaro itong si Garupil this season.
Wow.
J. Steven Garupil making a surprise entry para sa Letran.
This is going to be big for him to add to his resume and to see what he can do in big situations like this. And ito, going back, yes, beautiful play by Letran earlier. Pero yung nga lang, they really need to get their bigs involved like what San Beda is doing. It looks like sa sobrang ganda ng defense ng San Beda, hindi nangyari yun.
And Deo, wow, blowing kisses to the Letran faithful as he knocks down his second triple of the game.
Ito, Quaho's doing well beyond the arc, so we might not be seeing him driving inside the lane as of now. Pero tingnan natin if he decides to switch it up to confuse the San Beda defense.
Puno, San Beda rookie, now on the floor.
Wow. Look at the space Hopia gives once he gives that screen. You gotta reward him. Once he rolls to the basket, positions at the block to get that ball at the post, best believe all he has to do is put the ball up. Pero sana makita ka ng mga guards to ng San Beda.
Nigel receives the inbound pass. Nigel pulls up for 3. At maubusan ng oras ang San Beda.
Ito, para napapansin ko, the San Beda Red Lions are kind of falling in love with shooting from the outside, not seeing na ang laki ng advantage nila inside the post. Same with Letran. If I were the guards, I would dump the ball in the post kasi ang gandang matchup to. Not only magandang matchup, but it's easy for them to create. The bigs can create, they can shoot from the outside. So instead of falling in love from the outside, adjust by going inside the paint.
Let's see if Letran will do that, even though right now, it's Deo Quahao who has been connecting from the outside. Just what Andre Paras was looking for. Quahao showing us that he can also convert from the paint. And more importantly, he has tied the game up at 11. Gallego on the floor para sa mga bedista, smothered. Garupil, the rookie, is running, gives it to Javilinar. Javilinar, extra dribble, and flexing.
Uh-oh. Here we go. This is the Javilinar we all know.
The gun show featuring Pau Javilinar, and he gives Letran the 2-point advantage. Ito yung backdoor play, Deo Quahao. This is what tied the game up, and this is what gave Letran the lead. Look at the patience, Dre.
Wow. And this is Letran basketball talaga. It's either they run, at the fast break doesn't matter kung anong position niya, they know their lanes, reward them. Whoever's closer to the basket, like si Javilinar, ito naman si Quahao. Even if he's doing well outside, he still adjusts by cutting to the basket. Because obviously, if you keep shooting from the outside, mas scout ka maaga, what the coach would say, okay, just put your hands up, magbimintis and hindi. Nag-adjust na siya bago mag-adjust yung San Beda sa kanya.
Yung San Beda hindi pa nakaka-adjust dito sa new player ng Letran, si Garupil. He was the one who set up that shot by Javilinar, playing for the first time here in his NCAA career. Para sa Letran.
And like you mentioned nga, wala pang adjustment yung San Beda. It could probably wala silang scouting sa kanya. Kasi sa first time he's playing, they don't really know much about his style of play or how he can affect in today's game. Yung nga lang, he is an unselfish player. So best believe he will be getting everybody involved, especially inside the paint.
And he's big for his position as we see the shot by Payosing. Hopya! One-handed putback. How about that? A one-handed putback at the buzzer. Watch
Wow.
this. Pinangga si Javilinar. Flex on this.
Didn't need to box out at all. Wow.
And at the end of one, we are tied in the first Letran San Beda matchup here in season 99. We will be back for quarter number 2.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. Kaya, fighting na lang. Let's go. Well, excited at the same time, a bit pressured kasi this is my first time doing a really serious hosting. And, but at the same time, I'm very grateful kasi NCAA, Synergy, and JP gave me this chance.
kapuso, handa na po ang lahat para sa second quarter. Itong bakbakan na to, it is Letran and San Beda for the first time here in NCAA Season 99. Anton Rojas alongside Andre Paras. And of course, we've got Lexi Gonzalez and Hannah Arguelles reporting for Letran and San Beda respectively at courtside. Now, how about this rookie, Dre? Kanina, nice pass on the fast break to Javilinar. Ngayon naman, sinaksak.
He is trying to make his presence felt. And this is the right time for the other schools to watch what's happening because best believe, sa sobrang ganda ng pinapakita niya ngayon, I'm sure he'll be part of the rotation next game. But of course, we'll focus on here now. And going back, obviously, it's a tie in the first quarter. Ang ganda kasi ng defense. You cannot deny that. Both teams are playing well on defense. But the thing is, yung offense, they're having a hard time converting. And sana, sa timeout nila, makaka-adjust sila dito sa second quarter.
May mga reserves na inactivate ang Letran and Lexi Gonzalez has a report on this. The reserves are Justin Bautista and of course itong si J. Stephen Garupin.
Oh.
So abangan po ninyo kung bakit na-activate itong mga reserves na to. Garupin activated in a San Beda Letran day of all days.
Exactly. It's good. He gets to showcase what he can do. But of course, as fans of the game, you're curious what is happening behind the scenes. But tingnan natin what's been happening talaga.
Wow, what a block by Monje and Garupin again starting the break. Showing us some composure as a point guard. Ariar, dinedepensa ni Payosi. Monje, tough defense on him by Gonzalez. Monje, aatake. Monje, 6 on the shot clock. Monje, tough fadeaway. Bitin.
Yeah, tough shot by Moni. Yes, it's good to see her physical, but when at times na nade-depensa ka na maayos, better look for that pass to the outside and see what's best for the team na lang. Kasi ang hirap talaga to force shots at this point of the game.
Baseline floater does not work for Andrada. And Garupil will set things up para dito sa mga Letranista. Garupil out to Monje. Ariar, handoff to Kobe. Kobe on the drive. Monje with the finish.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what he was trying to do earlier. Saw that open lane, walang bantay na nakatikit sa kanya. Easy for him. So if you're San Beda, put a body in Kobe because you wouldn't want him to heat up.
2 words to describe Monje, match-up problem.
Yes, he can go coast to coast. He can post up. He can drive. He can shoot. So once he heats up, ito nga, it's going to be a problem for the San Beda Red Lions.
Gallego falling down on that rebound, trying to find a friend. Naagawan ni Javilinar. And Garupil will start the break para dito sa Letran. Garupil draws a foul again.
Wow. The guts to have that is incredible. There's a chance for you to set it up, but he sees the opening because he knows he has the green light and he took advantage of that moment.
So looking at this drive by Kobe Monje, that's what Letran badly needs. Looking at the rookie Garupil, right after getting fouled, humingi siya ng tubig, Dre. Alam mo nga,
Whoa, this is new. This is how
humingi ng tubig agad eh.
I mean, this atmosphere also is a huge factor kung bakit nakaka-drain. But of course, the high energy is there. And grabe yung contribution. If you can feed off the energies from the likes of Kobe Monje and ngayon, what he's doing, it's going to be an unstoppable game for San Beda. Obviously, it's too early to say. But if they're just consistent by attacking and by finding ways to just get into the basket, yun nga, mahihirapan ang kanilang kalaban.
By the way, Dre, may bago sa side ng San Beda. Ikikwento sa atin ngayon ni Hannah Arguelles.
Okay.
So let's talk about legends because here at San Beda's side, we have the one and only Coach Norman Black na nagbabalik sa collegiate playing scene after 11 years. And according to Coach Norman Black, when it comes to the Red Lions, they are a good outside shooting team. And they're a good outside shooting team. Their rebounds are solid. There are areas where we could improve. We could become a better defensive team even though we're not really bad. Dagdag pa niya, on the games we shot well, we won. On the games we didn't, we lost. That's something we might need to change. Whereas even on days we don't shoot well, we can still win games. Thoughts on this, Anton and Andre?
Well, that's huge to have a guy of Coach Norman Black's caliber as part of your basketball program.
And of course, the confidence he gives the players. Kumbaga, in other words, to sum it up, they have the green light to play their game. And it's not surprising kasi all these players, di mo na kita papagalitan eh. It's because they're just encouraging more to do what they're doing and they're doing great. Yun nga lang, at this point, kailangan talaga mag-convert na maayos.
Is this guy a rookie? Because right now, he's playing like he's been here before.
Exactly, and to think, maybe San Beda has not scouted him yet. And this is, especially as someone new on the court, use this as your advantage na. Okay, nobody knows what I can do, let me show out. So it's gonna be hard. Anong gagawin natin? Hard show, double, ano ba? So it's good to confuse him, and best believe, after the halftime, mag-a-adjust na yan. So take advantage right now sa second quarter ka pa lang. Give it your all.
Hey, look who's back on the court. Peter Alfaro. He's got that bandage on his forehead. Rayson is also back on the court. Monje for 3. Overshoots that one. Gonzalez tumatakbo. Gonzalez throws it out. Extra pass. Alfaro. And Santos could not hold on to the basketball. Buti na lang na save ni Rayson. Ay, mukhang umapak sa linya. Yun lang.
Alfaro not wasting any time. Wants to make it presence felt kaagad in this game.
All right, let's get the latest now on the Letran side with Lexi Gonzalez.
Maraming bata ang nangangarap na makapaglaro sa larangan ng NCAA. Yan daw ang laging paalala ng kanilang team captain na si Kurt Rayson sa kanyang mga teammates. Dagdag pa ni Kurt, tinatanong niya daw sila kung saan sila nanggaling bilang motivation sa layo na rin ang kanilang narating bawat isa. Kaya naman, kahit bago sa koponan, ay sinabi sa akin ni Deo Quahaw na na-adapt na rin niya ang championship mindset ng Letran at dinagdag pa ni Coach Raymond na kaya din nila pinasok si Garupil sa loob in replacement for Kyle ay naniniwala sila sa kakayahan niya, Anton Anjo.
Wow. Talk about the trust you have on a rookie. Never played a game yet here in the first time against, especially San Beda, no? Grabe talaga, and that's a good way to motivate you and yourself and of course the team just by doing that.
So by Kyle, Lexi means Kyle Tolentino.
Exactly, and until now, if the correct me if I'm wrong, we still don't know the reason behind all of this. So hopefully it will make sense early on once we get the full update. Pero na, going back, grabe talaga ang contribution dito. Not playing like a rookie, like you said. And this is something you have to be happy about. You could be experimenting now. And just to say, it is working in your favor kasi nga a lot, it's not an individual thing. He's getting everybody involved, which is really good.
Tsaka natutuwa ako sa kanya, Dre, kasi nakikita natin na bago para sa kanya to eh. But he's playing on pure adrenaline. As we see the steal by Vicer, chase down blow by Santos.
That's rare to see in this tournament. What a way to boost your team with an amazing chase down block.
Well, if there's a time for Rayson to heat up, it's now because his team is up by 6 and they have momentum on their side. Rayson dancing, spinning, fading away, extra pass. Monje pumali pa sa ere. And San Beda comes up with a stop. Payosing. Andrada, pinalik dito kay James. Payosing, inside pass, dangerous. Stolen away by Monje. Monje. Santos. Ball is loose. Takle picks it up.
Yeah, you gotta take advantage of those second shots, those second chance points. If you can rebound, just put it back up. Don't worry kung may mag-block sa'yo kasi chances are kung mapal ka o hindi, you know you did your best. Pero wag don't be soft when it comes to making sure you put back the ball after that miss.
Payosing, binigay dito kay Vicer. Vicer back to James. Payosing. Andrada for 3. He can shoot.
And it's just good to see that Andrada was able to make those shots beyond the arc. Kasi kanina we can see he was trying to get the ball inside the paint. Yung nga lang, ang ganda ng defense ng Letran. So he was able to adjust at that point.
Rayson still can't find a field goal. This is similar to what was happening to him in the last game. Alfaro accelerates. Alfaro is blocked by Ariar.
Now we can finally see San Beda finding ways to attack the basket. Grabe talaga yung kanilang bigs like Vicer. When he does that screen and rolls, he gets his teammate open. And what a way for Alfaro to take advantage of that open driving lane. Yung nga lang, it didn't go in his favor, hindi niya na-convert. But if they're able to just do this and find ways to attack the basket, this will be good for San Beda. Instead of chucking up shots from the outside, unless, you know, you have your rhythm already.
I'm not sure what happened the past 4 full days of rest and practice for Letran because a second player who has not seen action in Season 9 has been fielded in.
Oh, really?
James Jumawas, wearing
Wow.
jersey number 20. First NCAA appearance. Visser. And he draws a foul. So, Andre, another unknown entity that San Beda has to figure out. Itong si James Jumawas.
This could be part of the game plan, maybe of coach, to confuse the San Beda Red Lions. Because obviously, San Beda right now, they are complete. They know what they're doing, but do they know everything about the Letran Knights? Do they know the other players that they have in store or yung mga reserve nila? So let's see kung anong klaseng contribution may ibibigay dito. Kasi obviously, if I'm mistaken, as a guard, you know, we have San Beda here who are known to be quick on their feet. They know how to defend properly. So let's see kung anong mga mangyayari dito sa part ng Letran. Let's see how they can adjust to San Beda. Especially, this is a very big game. Ika nga, it is a rivalry game.
Visser short on the second free throw. And Puno is able to score underneath, and he has something to say to the Letran Knights. But this rookie is fired up.
And going back to the Letran Knights, like I said, the little things are hurting them by not boxing out properly. It was so easy for him to get that shot. And of course, make sure they are uncomfortable by getting out of the painted area.
Rayson, oh, that's good San Beda defense on him. What a putback right there by Kevin Santos.
Ito na, this is the Letran that we know that's coming to life by being able to get the ball inside the paint. It doesn't matter if you feed it to him, if you feed them in the paint, maka-rebound or what. As long as they're inside the painted area, best believe pag nasa hands ng big man, it's gonna be an easy 2 for them.
At some point, these Letran Knights have to realize na wala na si Luis Sanggalang,
Yes.
wala na si King Caralipio, wala na si Brent Paraiso, no more Tommy Olivario, no more Fran Yu. This is their team now.
Yeah, this is their moment, and this is their moment to shine. And they are, if I'm, you know, being honest, they are doing well. So in other words, they just have to find their own path by obviously listening to your coach and seeing what they can do in this game by adjusting as fast as they can.
Wow, I love that pass right there by the rookie, Jomel Puno, finding Alex Visser.
Ito, like looking at the game, it's coming back to life na they're similar. They both feed off scoring by inside the paint. So obviously, if you're any of the defender, make sure you push them out. But obviously, if you're the offense, find ways to go inside the paint. It's that easy.
Coach Renzi Bahar will call a timeout in this highly physical matchup between the Knights and the Red Lions. We'll be back.
Look at me now, I'm flying so high. I can see the whole world. Look at me now, I'm ready for victory. It's my time, my turn. Hero, oh, oh, oh. When we're rise for the ceiling, hero, oh, oh, oh.
You're looking at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center here in San Juan. It's rivalry day. The first encounter here in season 99 of the NCAA between Letran and San Beda. Anton Ross alongside Andre Parasen. Although Letran has not won yet this season, you know this means so much to all of the players and stakeholders involved.
And right now, it is a close game because we can finally see how they adjust quickly. And yung maganda dito talaga, what I'm really impressed about is how different they played from their past games because you can see how much they've learned when it comes to defense. Kasi obviously, the offense will come. Yung maganda dito, nag-a-adjust na sa kagad sa defense. So tingnan natin kung magiging consistent yung para sa kanila.
And as you say, the offense will come. That's the first field goal for Kurt Rayson. And Kurt Rayson was pumped up after draining that jumper coming off the timeout.
He was just like, finally, I have my shot. This could be the moment for him to heat up. But let's see, will this make him heat up when it comes to scoring, or will he be able to engage his other teammates by creating for them? So tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari. Because right now, San Beda looks like, even though it's a close game, San Beda looks like they're controlling the pace of the game. They're calling out sets. But yun nga lang, they are having trouble converting. But tingnan nga natin kung iba na yung mangyayari na yun.
Andre, open looks have been rare for Rayson here in season 99.
Oh, yes.
I mean, if you're Kurt, every game you have to come to expect that teams are gonna blitz you. Guys will be flying out when
Double
your
team.
teammates set up screens for you.
In other words, if you will have a sheet of a scouting report on how to stop you, and basically they were doing both teams of who he went up against. They did a good job. Pero ngayon, he's getting his shots in. So tingnan natin if it will turn to his favor by being able to contribute nga offensively, or will he be able to contribute defensively? Because it's a huge, huge factor as well.
And Puno, 6. Both charities. Si Taglia nakabantay dito kay Rayson. As Ariar brings the ball down for the Knights. Wow. Wow. Spins. Wow. Pumitin sa ere.
What a beautiful play by Letran. You can see on the other side, they are doing stagger screens, trying to get the ball on top of the key, if I'm not mistaken. Confused San Beda. Waha was able to take advantage of that because ang dami switch or dami nag-help. He was able to drive strong to the basket, and that's one of the big part of his game.
Wow, though, was asking to be subbed out.
Wow.
He was, he landed awkwardly. He signaled for a sub kay Coach Renzi Bahar. So I don't know kung itutuloy pa nila.
Let's see. Okay, wait. He has a thumbs up. Is he okay? It happened quick. I didn't see it. All I saw was a beautiful drive.
Pinapakpak niya, Andre, yung kanyang right foot. So he might have tweaked it a little bit on the landing.
Maybe. Oh, here's the replay.
He was grimacing right away after landing.
Beautiful counter. Spin move. Ah, we don't see it. Oh, okay, there you go.
Ayun, after this, sumenya siya kay Coach Renzi, nagpapasub. Pero you saw him put a thumbs up?
Thumbs
okay.
up. That's
okay.
good. That's good. I mean, that's rare to happen because as a when you spin move, you jump up, you land on both feet. I'm not sure if he stepped on a foot or he just landed awkwardly. But, you know, he gave the thumbs up. That's good to see.
Deo Quahao today leading all Knights in scoring with 10 points. Meron pang 2 rebounds, 1 assist at 1 steal. Uy, si Bong Quinto.
Whoa!
Hey, that's Bong Quinto right there.
Is he doing some? Is he covering? Is trying to be mysterious? But we know who you are.
Bong
Glad to see-
Quinto, K-Rax, Kevin Racal, Mark Cruz, Aldin Ayo is
Wow.
also there. Yan ang tropa.
Pati tropa kami sa stack lineup.
Geo Ambohot, ando doon din. Nag-champion yung grupong yan.
Wow.
NCAA season 91. Ariar. Oh!
Wow!
Wow! Some gamesmanship. Pinapatahimik itong si Dami.
I mean, instead of going for that easy shot inside, they went for the triple outside and it went in their favor. Because what a shot. And of course, that hush to the San Beda players.
Kuntapay, sasagot ba? Inside pass. Stolen away.
You gotta give it to him that ang ganda ng kanyang seal. It was just the pass. He wasn't ready to receive it. But of course, you gotta hurry because baka matawagan yun in 3 seconds inside the paint. Wow. I honestly can feel that both teams are being 100% aggressive. No one's really setting. Everyone's driving strong. And the pace is getting faster from up where we are. And it's a good sight to see kasi parang finally gising ng both teams and you can already see what they're trying to do.
Wow. Inside pass para kay Havillonar. Havillonar falling down. Well, that would have been some sort of play right there.
Exactly. Havillonar is kind of struggling in the post right now. We haven't seen him make his move, but hopefully makabalik siya in the next coming possessions.
Kuntapay. nakabawi. Knocking his own version of a triple, and he's giving Ariar a lot of space. Whoa!
Whoa!
The disrespect! Put some respect on his name, Ariar.
Answers back. You could see her hesitate. Wait, should we call the play or let me answer back? It's my time to answer back. And it did go in his favor. What a shot.
Dami Contapay was giving him all the space in the world. And Ariar making him pay for it.
Like earlier we mentioned, this is going to be a great matchup for the guards. But most likely looks like we're going to have a good matchup with the bigs. And these are big shooting from the outside, Anton.
You know, it's crazy, Dre. Ariar did not even attempt a single three last season.
Wow.
0 for 0. Hindi man lang tumira ng isang beses sa labas.
Wow. You know, season 99 are just full of surprises.
Hey, James Kwekute is here. Hashtag spotted. Former King Lion, James Kwekute.
It's
All
nice
the
to
best.
see.
All the best to James and all the players who got drafted.
Oh. San Beda getting lucky there by tapping the ball. But ito na, Letran's coming back to life by trying to get inside the paint during their fast break situations.
And that concludes our first half, an eventful first half in this first encounter between Letran and San Beda. Our tally, 32 for the Knights, 26 for the Red Lions. This is NCAA Season 99, new heroes of the game.
Ka-NCAA, my name is Julia Ong at bisitahin natin ang defending champions, the Letran Knights, para sa kanilang paghahanda para sa darating na NCAA Season 99.
Madami kasing nawala sa amin eh. Halos kalahating team namin eh. Tapos mga bago yung napalit. So mabigat talaga sa mga veterano.
So yung challenges ngayon is niisip namin is underdog ulit kami. Parang lineup namin nung season 95-2019. So ang dami kasing nawala. Puro ace players. Sina Kuya Tommy Levario, Franyo, Sanggalang, para ace o relief yun. So yung player na yun, mahirap palitan yun. Rebuilding kami, new coaches, new players. So yun yung challenge sa amin.
Pag may nawawala, may mga pumapalit. So kami naman yung pumalit sa mga veterans. Ginagampanan namin yung mga ginampanan din nila dati.
Dapat abangan sa Letran yung mentality namin na hindi namin basta-basta ibibigay yung championship kahit na mabigat yung nawala sa amin. Gagawin pa rin namin yung best namin para i-represent ng maayos yung Letran. Tsaka tutuloy namin yung culture na iniwan nila Coach Bonnie.
So hi Coach, kamusta naman po yung first few months natin bilang new head coach ng defending champions?
Andun yung, kumbaga yung adjustment period. At the same time, siyempre, for the past 3 years na assistant coach, kumbaga, yun yung adjustment ko sa kanila eh, na kailangan ko makipag-build ng good relationship with them. Itong team namin ngayon talagang mas gutom, at the same time, mas lalong gustong magpakita.
Message ko sa Letran community, huwag kayong magsawang sumuporta sa amin. Di rin kami magsasawang mag-champion.
For Pete, abangan natin yan sa NCAA Season 99 Men's Basketball only on GTV. My name is Julia Ong. See you in the games.
You know it's a rivalry day and an intense one at that when the San Beda crowd is shouting 0-3.
Whoa!
While the Letran Pep squad is performing on the hard court right now.
And as the family and friends and supporters of Letran, will you accept that? Ano ang balik nyo sa crowd ng San Beda? This is why it's so exciting to watch live yung mga college games na ganito, especially rivalry games.
Eto na nga, Andre, papasok na yung San Beda Red Core. So ano kaya sasabihin ng mga Letran fans dito?
You just gotta love it.
And it was an eventful first half. Understatement. We're seeing all of the highlights. Deo Guajao leading the way. Well, you know, technically he is a rookie, but
Yes.
he's been with 2 different collegiate basketball programs already. This is the 3rd. So, nakikita natin matapang tong player na
And
to.
grabe the noise he is making offensively. And it's so nice to see that the adjustment you made from the past game and nagagawa mo kagad, especially in a big game like this. That is a rivalry game. And there are so many players I'd love to point out as well if I just could. But yung nga lang, they're just, kumbaga, maraming tahimik ngayon. And hopefully, magising sila ngayon sa second half natin.
Speaking of magising, itong si Kobe Monje, yan ang kailangan ng Letran sa kanya. And, you know, there are also some surprise entries to this game. Gaya ni Jay Garupil, rookie, former reserve, activated, played for the first time dito sa season 99, and he's making an impact.
Exact. Look, he just played 6 minutes, 46 seconds. Meron na siyang 2 rebounds and 4 points. For me, that's a huge impact, especially when you're trying to make your presence felt in today's game.
And even James Jumawas, who hasn't played until today. And what about this guy, Kid Ariar, prior to this game, and even the entirety of season 98 did not take or make any three-pointer. He made 2 in the first half.
And now he obviously has 6 points, and these are not just for him to score. These are scores that you really need. These are, you know, what made the game for him as well. And it's really, grabe. Season 99 is just full of surprises, and wow, I just don't know what else to say, but I just can't wait for the second half.
Ito yung San Beda Red Core. Shockingly, walang sinasabi yung mga Letran supporters na nandito ngayon. And maybe they're just chilling because Letran is on top by 6, but you can't chill with a 6-point lead because that is not safe against the Red Lions.
Exactly. And ito na nga, look at the field goals. And look, like I said nga, di ba, full of surprises tong season na to. 41% in field goals. Ito, grabe, I just see the stat sheet, contested field goals. So that means they made 28 points while being contested. Do you know how hard that is? I'm talking about 3 points or drive to the basket because usually those things are easy, you know, easy to defend. But grabe, because last game against their last opponent, as much as Letran would love to close out, kahit ang ganda ng defense, nasushutan sila. So ngayon, nakabawi sila. Grabe.
So Andre, yung isa sa mga uncontested shots ng Letran was yung tira doon kanina ni Kurt Rayson coming off the curl.
Exactly. And you know, I mean, it's hard to say na, you know, it's good that he's getting his shots up, but it should have happened. It should have happened earlier because his team needs him right now. Kahit alam naman natin na you know, lamang sila ngayon. They really need to play as a team. They can't really go individual right now. They can't be falling in love too much with the outside shots. Pero naman nakita naman natin they're doing their best by attacking the basket kahit broken plays sila. But we all know that Letran has good sets, so hopefully nga makita natin ang kanilang adjustment by just sticking to their play and seeing what happens from there.
And a lot will happen for sure as we are set to begin the second half of this matchup. Batiin natin lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon, lahat ng ating mga kapusong nanonood, wherever it is you're watching, on GTV, on GMA Sports PH, NCAA Philippines, on YouTube. Former Letran Knight, Junjun Alas and his family are tuned in right now. And we have former San Beda Red Lion, Rome de la Rosa, in attendance. And a certain Venancio Paras is watching.
He is watching, and you know what? I showed you the text. All I can say, he's wearing his suit and tie. He's in a formal outfit. Dad, thank you so much for watching. It's a great event. So hope you're still watching.
Ayan, Papa Bear, Benji Paras, kasama rin natin sa broadcast team. But it's Baby Bear with us here on the call. Thank you so much for always supporting the NCAA as we present to you guys the new heroes of the game. And we are ready for the second half. San Beda versus Letran The Knights lead the Red Lions 32-26. Of course, helping us out at courtside as well, Lexi Gonzalez and Hannah Arguelles reporting for Letran and San Beda respectively. San Beda Lady Red Spiker Justine Lapid is here.
Hello.
At preview bago ang ating volleyball season next year. And kung nagtataka po kayo kung bakit may headband bigla si Alfaro, hindi po headband yan.
Yes.
That's a bandage.
Looks like hindi pa tumitigil ang bleeding sa kanyang forehead, but it's, you know, it's a good sign to see na he's cleared to play.
And cleared to shoot.
Exactly. Still has that green light.
Payosing gustong postehan itong si Quahao. And Quahao comes up with a stop. So Quahao doing it on both ends of the court.
And this is what I'm talking about. What a way for Letran to adjust, because they know that San Beda can also dominate the paint. They're making it more uncomfortable for them to receive the ball inside the paint.
Rayson on the move. Oh, missing at the rim, and oh, an unsportsmanlike foul call here. Sumeñas, ang ating referee, unsportsmanlike foul.
That quick in the third quarter, let's see.
And it looks like it happened on display.
Oh. Looks like there's more.
Hindi kasi ang nangyari, nakakapit si Peter sa jersey ni Ira. Si Ira naman did not like it. Swung his arm at the back of the head of Peter Alfaro.
But we're talking about the back of the head. So,
Yun lang.
ano ang ruling doon?
Eh, yung malala pa dyan, may tama na sa harap.
Yes.
Si Alfaro, tinamaan mo pa sa likod. So they were both holding on to each other's jerseys.
Exactly, okay.
Number 0, Ira Batalier, falls under criteria 1. Not a legitimate attempt to directly play the ball.
So unsportsmanlike foul, criteria 1. Swinging elbows with no attempt, or swinging forearms, excuse me, without any attempt to play the ball.
Well, all I can say, the rules are rules. All we got to do is learn from this.
Team captain Peter Alfaro, 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Co-captain along with Alex Viser, leaders ng mga bedista ngayong season. Payosing throws the ball in play. Andrada handoff to Jacob Cortez. Andrada, may tulak. Tumalsik si Ariar.
Wow, that was a beautiful, well-drawn play. Andrada was wide open. Yun nga lang, very untimely itong foul. Could have given him the momentum in this game.
You know, because of those 2 threes that Ariar made, all of a sudden, he's a hot commodity.
Yes.
Binabangga siya ngayon ng mga bedista dito. Eto, Ariar, aktibo. And speaking of active, he grabs his own miss.
Wow. So not just by being active beyond the arc, he wants to show that he can also shoot a 15-footer. And this is crazy because even if it misses, grabe ang aggressiveness by getting your own rebound.
Wow. Throws it out to Kurt. Rayson taking his time. Rayson to Monje. Monje throws it away. Alfaro. Back to Jacob Cortez. Cortez wanting to post up Viser. Viser contra Monje. Viser inside pass. Payosing with the finish.
What a beautiful play.
All Alright, makibalita muna tayo sa panig ng San Beda. Ito muli si Hannah Arguelles.
If I can define the essence of the dugout of the Red Lions kanina, I will say ora et labora. That is a known saying within the veteran community, meaning prayer and work. Because according to Coach Yuri Escueta, just follow the game plan on ball pressure. Don't give them time to think. Fasten the tempo pero wag magmamadali. And of course, loosen up and enjoy. Wag kayong magpapadala sa pressure. To wrap it all up, a team prayer was done. This is the veteran attitude, one of endurance and faith. Back to you, Anton and Andre.
That is beautiful. Not only do players take time offensively, even defense, you can always control the pace. And like what Coach said, in other words, make them uncomfortable by taking them out of their comfort zones.
Alfaro. That's good D by Quahao on Payosing, making sure that he doesn't get free. Alfaro, one dribble. Floater does not work. Andrada gets stripped, but the ball will stay with San Beda.
I'm not sure if anyone can see this. We can see Andrada posting up as hard as he can. You can see he's open, but for some reason, maganda talagang defense nila, but they're not being able to dump the ball kay Andrada because we know that he can make his shots inside the paint. So sana maka-adjust sila dito sa next play nila.
Cortez shoots a three. Jacob Cortez!
Here we go. This is the Jacob Cortez we've all been waiting for.
And Jacob, his first field goal here in the third period. Monhe, reverse does not work, and Andrada is fouled by him.
What good defense by Jacob. It could be a mismatch. He was being posted up. But what a way for his teammates to communicate and being able to double team under the basket for Kobe Monhe to have that difficult time converting his shot.
Jacob, I don't know if Jacob really shoots this way, but his feet aren't set like a normal basketball player. But syempre, ang pinaka-importante ay pumapasok
Exactly.
yung mga tira.
And that's a good point. This is something I want to look out for. And maybe it works for him or he's just used to contested shots.
Cortez steps back. Cortez, oh, big boy move. Napaatras si Havillanar. Havillanar with the Matombo finger wag.
But that is still rare to see a guard pushing off a big guy. All you can do right now is say, not this time, but you gotta admit, that was a hard bump by Jacob Cortez.
On a much bigger man.
Exactly.
Wow, speaking of contested shots, Dre.
This is not what Coach means by making them uncomfortable. Yes, make them uncomfortable, but don't foul them. Yeah, just all you can do is smother them by just putting your hands up and contesting basically as much as you can without moving anybody to avoid those fouls like this.
Dea Quahao, the only player in double figures in scoring so far. And he continues to pile up the points for Coach Renzi Bahar's team. Again, happy birthday to Coach Renzi.
Happy birthday, Coach.
Hoping to celebrate with a win. So a third free throw coming up for Deo Quahao.
And ito, Anton, napansin ko, Quahao, like you mentioned, he's the only one in double figures. And it's already the third quarter. He needs help. Someone needs to wake up, and maybe it could be a post player or another guard. Someone needs to help because, you know, you can't get him tired because he's doing everything he can. So in one way to reward him is by helping him out on offense and especially on defense.
Cortez to Payosing. Payosing for three. Good setup job by Cortez.
And this is what I also love about Payosing, that he is very patient by waiting for the ball beyond the arc. And if he doesn't get his shot, once he has the ball, best believe he will also look for that open driving lane.
Grayson, napakalayo! Pero walang pakialam to. Kurt Grayson.
What is happening?
Basta libre. Titira yan. Kurt Grayson puts Letran on top by 4, 39-35. Timeout, San Beda. Here's that great setup job by Jacob Cortez to James Payosing. And then on the other end of the court, tignan po ninyo kung gaano kalayo ni Kurt Rayson sa basket.
Wow. Showing off some range.
I don't know if that's in the playbook or in the cards.
Like usually, based on experience, if these are shots you take with so much time, best believe your coach or players will be like, yo, that's a bad shot, but if it goes in, you'll take it back. Oh, whoa, nice shot. I didn't know you can do that. Nice for showing range. So, in other words, we take it back. Good shot because it went in. And that's one way to get the momentum going. So, good on Kurt Rayson.
His first made triple of the game. Let's see how San Beda will respond. Vicer, pinigay dito kay Alfaro. Cortez pops out. Cortez against Javillonar.
That mismatch.
Cortez spins. Cortez steps back. Cortez fade away. Oh, Vicer got it up in time. He got it up in time, Alex Vicer.
Wow. I mean, giving props to Vicer by getting his teammates open. Beautiful screens. Pero once they switch, once the big man goes to Jacob, it looks like they are ready. These big men have quick feet. Not only they have quick feet offensively, but defensively as well.
And they've been going at it. Si Pau at si Jacob.
And it's a mismatch. It's kind of rare to see a different position go at it. But this is, it's basketball. Anything can happen, and this is what makes the game more exciting.
But if you're Pau Javillonar, you're feeling yourself right now because you've gotten 2 stops on Cortez.
Exactly. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Javillonar has only made noise by making 2 points, but defensively, this is something you don't see on the stat sheets. Kaya good on Javillonar. What a way to contribute for your team defensively.
And just his presence on the court, his leadership, his vocal presence, laking bagay para sa Letran. Rayson is feeling it right now. Stepping back for 3. Monje. Javillonar. Ariar. In and out. Payosing with the board. And Payosing says, let's run. Payosing. Wild shot. Rayson. Dribbling through traffic. Rayson spins. Rayson. Scoop shot does not work. Andrada with the board.
Difficult shot on the part of Rayson, but maybe what you can work on is by just planting your feet and making sure you take it stronger next time to the basket.
Payosing for 3. Good box out by Javillonar.
I guess it's time to say good. There you go. So it's not trying to say I'm finally grateful now. There's a team who's setting up. Hindi na puro fast break, broken plays. So this is one way to get the momentum back or to get it going by setting up properly.
Javillonar. Ariar, inside pass. Monte with the reverse. And let's go back courtside now with Lexi Gonzalez over on the Letran side.
Nakita natin kanina sa second quarter na medyo na-twist ni Deo Cuajao ang kanyang right ankle. Pero nakausap ko siya kanina at sabi niya sa akin, okay lang daw siya at kayang-kaya niyang maglaro. Paalala naman ni Coach Renzi sa Letran Knights. Third quarter pa lang ito, marami pa tayong dapat laruin, kaya dapat pagbalik natin, andun pa rin yung aggressiveness. They won't back down and they are ready to win the war. That is the Letran Knights, Anton and Andre.
Thank you very much, Lexi, for that quick update on the health nitong si Deo Cuajao.
Who's been a huge factor in today's game.
He has been the guy, averaging 9.3 points per game for Letran, but as of this point, he's got 12. So exceeding his scoring total on the average. Rayson in the post. Rayson in the post.
There you go.
How about that?
What an adjustment he made. Not only can he make shots outside, he can find his way inside. So again, if you're San Beda, make sure he's uncomfortable by pushing him out of the painted area.
When a big guy is posting up a smaller guy, guys usually shout mouse in the house.
Yes.
But Kurt Rayson, a small man posting up a much bigger man, is very impressive. At ginanahan doon ang mga Letranista, yun nga lang. Offensive foul ang tinawag kay Monje. At eto, yung post-up opportunity ni Rayson, Dre.
Wow. And you can tell the game is evolving. Not only do we see big guys shooting from the outside, we have guards inside posting up as well.
And Renzi Bahar with a reaction, loving it. As Kurt Rayson gets that basket deep in the paint. And this is the biggest lead of the game for Letran. Cortez on the move. Jacob Cortez, specialty of the house.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Jacob got hit in the face, but even though that was an unbothered shot, and what a way to contribute by taking it inside the paint and not forcing it outside.
Cortez with 7 points in the contest to go along with 2 rebounds and a steal. Quahao missing at the rim as Cortez will bring it down for San Beda. Cortez, quick trigger. Short.
As we can see, Jacob Cortez maybe try to get his rhythm again, but you know, it's good to see that he has the green light to shoot whenever he can.
Avilanar looking for a friend. Rayson thought about the 3. Rayson moves closer. Kuntapay with the board.
Not a difficult shot. Ang daming nangyari na handoff. They just stayed in one spot. So, of course, nag-adjust ang defense. So, best option to do is to swing the ball to the opposite side, not to take those quick shots from beyond the arc.
Rayson. Natapikan si Gonzalez. Pero naagaw ni Gallego. Triple from the corner. Yukian Andrada.
Big man, you don't need to be inside. He can also stay outside if he wanted to.
Yukian Andrada with his second made triple. Timeout Letran. So kanina fan cam and then the tropa cam. Ngayon nandito na tayo, Andre, sa cutie cam.
Okay, you know what? I'm saying it now, though. Maybe they're saving the best for last. We'll be part of this. Ito na. It's our time to shine.
Following the footsteps of Bo Belga.
Hey, letting you know, this will be part of my resume. NCAA analyst, NCAA cutie cam.
Again, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. This is our live coverage of NCAA Season 99. Letran versus San Beda. And Hopia is back on the floor. This is probably one of the tallest lineups that Coach Yuri Escueta has fielded in this season. You've got Kuntapay and Hopia.
Exactly, and I'm surprised, and I feel already, if this is your lineup, best believe they'll be dumping the ball inside the post because they can't be, we gotta admit, they're kind of struggling beyond the arc or perimeter-wise. So maybe it's time to try inside the paint where they also have strength.
Garupil, halos nabitawan na ang bola. Wow, he's feeling it.
Here we go.
He's got the smile, he's wagging his tongue, and he's talking. He's talking.
Yo, this is the dream of every basketball player. You know, you're the high scorer. Not just a high scorer. Kumbaga, ang laki ng contribution mo. Ito yung dream talaga as a basketball player.
Kuntapay, wild shot attempt. And a technical foul called on Kuntapay. Mukhang sumipa itong si Dami as he went up for that shot.
Oh, did I just hear a technical foul?
No, my mistake. He was faking a foul.
Ah, that's tough. And going back, Anton, with the, like what I mentioned earlier, yung napansin mo, it's a tall lineup. I was also surprised with that play. I thought they were going to go inside the paint, but their bigs are shooting from the outside. So like, okay, never mind.
The irony.
But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just their bigs are going to shoot from the outside. So, look, anything can happen. Like what they say, bilog ang bola. Mali mo, we might see Hopia chuck up some shots from the outside. But let's see. Because like what we mentioned, this season is just full of surprises.
Yeah, in the first game, man, for a long period of time, we thought that Arellano would get their first win of the season, but LPU came roaring back. Guadagna, Maclod, he hits a triple to send the game into overtime, and the Pirates stay unbeaten.
It's, oh, wow.
89-77 was the final score. And that faking a foul call on Contapay is also surprising to me, considering that it happened while he was beyond the three-point line.
Exactly. It's rare to see, so...
And Hopia dribbling beyond the three-point line is also strange to me. At nagbabanggaan sila ni Santos ngayon. Backward violation called on Nigel Gonzalez.
And to point out things that obviously we don't see in the stat sheet, ito nga yung pagsisil ng mga big man, this is something I'm a huge fan of and something I love pointing out kasi I feel like these are things na nawawala sa game natin ngayon, and I'm just happy to see Letran and San Beda, both bigs, they're doing their best in posting up, and hopefully their guards can reward ang mga bigs nila.
Wow. Nico Fajardo is in the game for the first time. Fajardo shoots a three. And I mean, you can see na he's still cold off the bench. Di pa pinapawisan. Itong si Nico Fajardo.
It is a beautiful play. You gotta admit, the screen, the handoff, but if nothing happens, you can always reverse the ball. But the tendency ginagawa ng Letran, pag wala nang mahanap na open, they'll just shoot it from the outside. Eh yung nga lang, they're not really doing well from beyond the arc as of this game.
Gallego contra Fajardo. And that's a foul on Nico Fajardo. Guarino nagbabalik sa ating laro. Papalitan muna si Deo Cuajao. So an interesting lineup on the floor for Coach Renzi Bahar. And Paulo Villar
Still on the court. Okay.
with a towel.
I thought he was getting subbed out because, oh no, Letran might have a small lineup. But, you know, you really have to match the lineup of San Beda because they're not just tall. Their bigs can obviously use their, like, they may look tall, lanky, but these guys are strong. They can push you out, get you uncomfortable. So now's the time for Havilinar to finally dominate inside the paint.
Hopia could not control the loose ball. Garupin. NCAA debut today for him. Garupil using the Havilinar screen. Garupil, extra pass para kay Santos. Santos, floater does not work, and the rookie comes up with a steal.
Now that's one way to get your confidence back going.
Garupil faking the handoff. Garupil to Havilinar. Guarino. Santos was not ready. Gonzalez is running. Gonzalez able to draw a foul.
Going back to the play of Letran, we don't know what they're trying to do offensively. Are they trying to go inside the paint? Because every time they drive, they're kicking it out. It seems as if they're unsure of when to shoot the ball. Eh, yung nga lang, this is what happens. Once they get that error, best believe San Beda is gonna go coast to coast.
Kurt Rayson is ready to check back in as Nigel Gonzalez. Solid recruit from Mapua High School. Since the first free throw. 2 for 2. And he cuts that Letran lead down to 1.
And how important are the free throws in this game? Not much seen, not much made, but right now is the best time to make all your second chance points.
San Beda 11 out of 16 from the free throw line. Rayson has the basketball. 6 remaining here in the third. Guarino for 3.
Here we go again, Letran. Likes it full.
You would think that Rayson would take that last shot. It ends up in the hands of Guarino, who does not really shoot a lot of threes. But hey, the Letran Knights are leading the San Beda Red Lions 46-45 as we get ready for the fourth and final quarter. Mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood ngayon. This is our live coverage of NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. And this is the atmosphere inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Kitang-kita sa ating fan cam. Letran and San Beda enjoying this matchup. First time here in Season 99 na naglalaban itong dalawang kupunan na to.
Wow. And this is an atmosphere you want to be around. And if you're watching at home, I feel sorry because it's better to watch it live. And I'm glad we're doing this because we're able to commentate and be an analyst. But what better way to watch the game live as well?
Again, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. This is our coverage on GTV. Anton Rojas together with Andre Paras. Of course, we have Sparkle GMA artists Lexi Gonzalez and Hannah Arguelles reporting for Letran and San Beda respectively at courtside. Now the huge third quarter for San Beda, but still finds themselves behind as they are on this fast break. Kurt Rayson, nobody able to catch up to the speed of that man.
Now, if Rayson can just be consistent by being quick on his feet, it will all fall to him. What a beautiful way to contribute at the start of the fourth quarter.
Rayson, 4 out of 11 from the field for a total of 12 points. But that's not a matchup you want to see if you are Letran. Rayson trying to guard Hopia.
And here we go, like I mentioned earlier. I might be right. Finally, they're dumping the ball inside the post. So tingnan natin if it'll work in the favor of San Beda.
Well, if Rayson is guarding Hopia, you gotta dump the ball to Hopia every time. And if you're Hopia, make sure you keep the ball high or else ganon yung mangyayari. Rayson's gonna come up with a steal and he'll race all the way down court for the fast break. Gonzalez, umupo sa ere. Agawan para sa loose ball. Mapupulot ni Nigel.
Itong like the mention ko before the game started, the important things, the little things are the ones that matter. Look for the open guy, box out. Kahit hindi mo tao, box out because it's really important. Like what's happening right now, you all need to box out. Lalo na fourth quarter, importante na kunin yung bola.
Good recovery right there by Jomel Puno. You gotta love the atmosphere. It's like a Final Four situation right now. Rayson.
Now that we can see, that play was drawn for him. Ang ganda ng stagger screen, tapos elevator screen. He was wide open. What a beautiful shot, but yun nga lang, hindi na sure. But that was a beautifully drawn play for Kurt Rayson.
San Beda trying to retake the lead. Gallego to Contapay for the lead.
Whoa!
There it is. Dami Contapay doing damage from the outside.
Contapay doing very well beyond the arc and making those shots when they need it the most. You don't need to see him inside the post, posting up. He can do damage beyond the arc.
The San Beda crowd has come alive. Rayson, his shot rattles out. Havilanar gets the ball to Ariar, who thought about the three. He's hit 2 surprising ones in this game. Rayson on the move. Rayson ties the game.
This is what I'm talking about. Even with San Beda, you need to look for the nearest body and box out. And when someone's diving, sacrifice the body. Stay in front of the man.
This is the 4th deadlock here in this game. Contapay now Wow, a second fake at the foul or faking a foul call. Ito yung palitan ng mga puntos. This is what tied the game up. Kurt Rayson driving at the heart of the San Beda defense. Gallego called for faking a foul. So kanina si Kuntapay yung tinawagan ng faking a foul. Now it's Gallego called for that infraction. Okay, tignan natin kung anong klaseng fake itong ginawa ni Gallego.
Oh. Huh. Was this from us?
Yeah,
this
he
is
was setting up a screen.
Then he fell, he got bumped. Okay. Now we saw the referees on the court. Still deciding, huh?
Yeah, I think it was the flailing of arms that made the referee say that he was faking the foul.
I mean, if you do get hit, you don't expect to fall, you know, straight down. You got to find a way to get your balance so you don't injure yourself.
All right, makibalita muna tayo sa San Beda side with Hannah Arguelles.
With a game of high stakes, with so much history behind it, it's understandable why the Red Lions have so much tension with them right now. And according to Coach Yuri Escueta nga, ang sabi niya sa Red Lions, we just need more accurate shots. And with the physicality, we let it work for us. We have to play smart. Can this finally push the Red Lions to get that W, Anton and Andre?
Whenever San Beda shoots more than 14 threes or converts at least 14 threes or more, they win the game. Right now, they've only made 7 threes, and that was a hard Final Four type of foul right there.
And speaking of threes, the ones doing damage for San Beda is Contapay. Pero what is happening? Fell on the ground. Let's see the replay. Ooh.
Malayo si Powell when he swung. So, and it was above the shoulder too, Dre.
Okay, so that's where that's what happened. So, tingnan natin kung anong tawag ng ating refs. You know, they have the last say. And of course, may say nga yung mga crowd natin. They can see the replay. Grabe ang mga reaction nila. So, obviously, we gotta respect and see yung call ng ating mga referee.
But the thing is, hindi tao ni Pau si Dami eh. Kaya ganun yung naging reaction ng mga players at ng crowd. At sa laki nitong si Dami Contapay, when you fall down like that, and there was a wild swinging of arms, you know a big call is coming here.
All right, here we go.
At ayun na nga. Unsportsmanlike foul called on Pau Havilanar. This is going to be technical free throws. And why that hurts for Letran is that because there's going to be 2 free throws, a chance for San Beda to take the lead. Big Mac Antaya.
A very familiar face. So nice to see some familiar faces. Big Mac.
Big Mac, also former NCAA champion for the Letran Knights. So, if he was fouled taking a shot, it's going to be technical free throws and free throws?
Yes, that seems to be the case. That's what the call is. And this is rare to see, rare to happen. And I'm just trying to figure out what else has happened. But yun nga, looks like yun yung mangyayari. Does he take 2 free throws? So free throw and possession. Okay, now it makes sense.
So Dami converts on the 2 free throws to give San Beda the lead. 52-51. Cortez gets the ball to Contapay. Cortez spins. Jacob Cortez!
Here we go! You gotta give props also to Contape. What a way to get your teammate open. Beautiful screen. And what a way to be aggressive on the part of Jacob Cortez.
A 3-point lead para sa San Beda. Ariar, Rayson, posting up Cortez. Rayson with the finish.
That's a rare sight for guards to be posting up, and what a way to look for that mismatch. Kahit guard na nga ang nakabantay sa niya, he was able to use the speed against Jacob Cortez.
At kinaliwa pa ni Kurt Rayson, another foul. Rayson fouls Alfaro. Good dive to the basket by Peter Alfaro. Pero ito yung malupit na galawan ni Jacob Cortez, the King Lion. Hanging in the air, absorbing the contact, and he scores on Javillanar. Alfaro missing on the first free throw.
But you gotta give it to Alfaro also. It's nice and finally good to see that there are players diving inside the painted area. Because a while ago, they were struggling with their plays, what to call, how to get the ball inside the paint. Pero most likely, the only way for them to enter the paint is by cutting. And that's one way to do it. So good on the part of the San Beda Red Lions.
A lot of playing time here for J. Stephen Garupin. He's played 14 minutes in his debut game here in the NCAA.
And it doesn't look like a debut game because he does know. It looks like he has been doing this for the longest time.
Sizing up his defender. Garupil slicing through. And this is the third time that he has fished for a foul and has become successful.
Wow!
Okay, makibalita muna tayo sa panig ng Letran. Ito muli si Lexi Gonzalez.
Rayson, good sacrifice. Ituloy mo lang. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Renzi Bahar. Kay Kurt Rayson, kanina lang dahil sa ginagawang ito ni Rayson ay nakakapuntos ang kanilang kupunan. Sabi pa ni Coach Renzi, continue our transition defense at dagdag niya kanina lang, all black, all black. Gusto daw kasi ni Coach Renzi ang interior lagi dahil doon malakas ang kanilang kupunan. Ayon sa kanyang assistant coach na si Coach Matthew Sia. Walang bibitaw, yan ang sigaw ng Letran Knights, Anton and Andre.
Sa puntong ito, bawal bumitaw. Dahil ito na nga yung pagkakataon para makamit ang unang panalo. Javillanar and Cortez hitting the deck in a mid-air collision.
Talk about the physicality of today's game. It doesn't matter if you're guard to guard. Here's a guard in big mismatch, and what a matchup to see.
This game has had 2 unsportsmanlike fouls from Letran, 1 disqualifying foul. Oh! Jacob Cortez dropping Ariar.
That would have been big.
San Beda committing 2 technical fouls in this game. This is a rivalry matchup indeed. Cortez is running. The King Lion throwing it up ahead to Puno.
Wow. Talk about speed. Even everyone is running down because they know what's at stake. Pero grabe.
Natatawa si Puno eh. Ang bilis ng pasa. Hey, it looked like it was right on the money though. On that angle Kaya nang parang masyadong naka-lean forward si Jomel Puno.
I mean, I don't know, like, basically to see how high flyer, did he want to get an alley-oop dunk or was he expecting a higher pass? Pero yung nga lang, good communication on the part, yung nga lang, di lang niya na-receive ng bola maayos.
Normally, if it's a bad pass, hindi tatawa yung player Hindi tatawa yung receiving player. Oh, Garupil! Is that a goaltend? Yes, it's a goaltend. Count the basket. Wow, J. Stephen Garupil.
This,
introducing himself in his first NCAA game and first Letran San Beda game.
Looks like another miscommunication on the part of rotation. Late si Puno, yun nga lang, that's what happens. Yes, you can use your athleticism, but yun nga lang, you gotta think about the consequences. Yun nga lang, naging goaltending.
Kuntapay, binigay dito ang bola kay Alfaro. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Alfaro to Kuntapay. Dami for 3. Rebound Ariar.
As surprised as Kuntapay, even if he was open, he could have drove to the basket, but of course, he has the green light to shoot from the outside. So hopefully sa next play, if that happens again, drive strong to the basket.
This is a deja vu moment again for Letran as we see J. Stephen Garupil What a debut for him.
Somebody stop him. Looks like he's just having the time of his life right now.
11 points for Carupil. Cortez and the King Lion is able to slice and dice. Count the basket plus the foul. Jacob Cortez with a chance to tie the game up. But what about this rookie?
Wow. We have players answering back from beyond the arc. Pero ito naman, driving strong to the basket. What a switch up. This is a beautiful basketball being played by both teams. Both being aggressive and attacking the paint.
Jacob Cortez, first free throw in the game, and he converts, and more importantly, ties the game up at 58. Garupin. What trust being shown to him by Coach Renzi Bahar. Rayson missing, and Puno with the board.
You don't need to box out if you have that athleticism. Jumps before anyone else, and what a way to get that rebound aggressively.
Cortez. And it's this matchup again, Andre.
Yes, here we go. Oh! Swings it out.
Kuntapay against Garupil. Kuntapay using his size. Offensive foul for rookie J. Steven Garupil.
Wow.
Draws a charge.
And you think that this is a mismatch. You think, oh, he is going to be able to... No easy baskets for the part of Kuntapay, but wow.
Ito na sana eh.
Easy basket, big man, mismatch, pero hindi. Defended very well.
Hey, the rookie doesn't want to come out.
But you gotta give him his back. What a way to show what you are made of and what you can do in big games like this.
It is NCAA debut. 16 minutes played, 11 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, Andre.
That is not a rookie. That is some great numbers, and what a way to contribute for your team.
Santos, dinabas ang bola dito kay Ariar. Ariar. Was he trying to pull up for 3?
Looks like it, but we already saw at the block area, Javilinar is trying to post up and get the ball. He had a good position, but I don't think they see their bigs right now.
Hey, they have to shoot. 3 on the shot clock. Rayson. No. And Rayson has had 2 chances to hit a clutch basket here, but he has been unable to convert.
And it's good to see. I mean, he was really showing his skills by entering and attacking the basket. So he should be consistently doing that, not just by falling in love with outside shots.
Cortez stepping back. Jacob. Okay. This might boil down to who can convert. Which hero can deliver? Monje. Santos. Oh, these are shots that are halfway down.
And these are what they're known for. They're known to be aggressive inside the painted area, but so happens that their shots are not connecting today.
Cortez fakes. Andrada from the corner. Viser could not hold on to the basketball. Monje loses control. The Red Lions will have possession.
And I might be redundant or like a broken record, but both teams need to box out properly. These are the small details that will help you guys, but none of them are aware that if the ball is up, nobody is boxing out. This is what's important in this game right now.
What a game. Knockout play. Viser. Oh my goodness. It looks like he lost his footing.
That was a wide open layup. That was really needed. But hopefully he can bounce back and make it up in the next possession of San Beda.
There was no power on that takeoff. Hindi na plan na maayos. Javilinar gets blocked by Cortez. Jacob Cortez with a clutch defensive play.
Now this is fuel for him. Offensively and defensively. Wow.
And these two guys have been going at it all game long. Javilinar and Cortez. Jacob Cortez not giving the easy basket.
Wow.
To Pau Javilinar. And you have a well-rested Deo Quahao back on the floor, Andre.
Well, let us see the contribution he has. We have 1 minute and 57 left.
Oh, Quahao!
Tried to be sneaky.
That was a dangerous play.
And that is something that you, as a coach, that is not something to be happy about.
Jomel Puno, a rookie, has the ball up top. Gives it to Cortez. Vicer back to Jacob. Jacob to Andrada for 3 for the lead. No. Parang napanood ko na to, Andrea.
Exactly. Oh, and looking at Coach here right now, giving a sign to that, if ever, don't forget, if you can make those shots outside, make sure you fake and drive strong to the basket.
Our toughest player of the game, Yuki Andrada. Yamaha Mio here, play your tough. Quahao against Cortez in the post. Quahao, baseline spin. Quahao mid-fires. And Letran is in the penalty. Letran is in the penalty. That was not a smart foul.
Now, this is what happens when regret comes. This is what happens when you scramble for the ball, use your hands too much. Most likely, you hit a body part, you hit something, it'll be called a foul. Lalo na, you are in foul trouble. Best you could have done was use your body or just put your hands up. Eh wala, everyone was just trying to be so aggressive and it translated to these hands flaring everywhere. And this is the result.
And based on the numbers, Yuki Andrada is one of San Beda's best free throw shooters. 85.7% for the season. But it's his first time at the line today. Is money from the charity stripe. Oh, he misses on the second. Rayson with a chance to give Letran back the lead. Rayson steps back, shoots a 3. Rayson!
This is what he was been looking for.
Lamang ang mga Letranista. Cortez wants this. Waves off Andrada, but he gives it to him anyway. Yuki Andrada!
Finally!
Waves him off, gives the ball back via cross-court pass, and Andrada was ready. Rayson with the response. Gives the lead back to Letran. This is San Beda Letran at its best. The rivalry going down to the wire. Plays and the type of moments that get even the most experienced of people off of their seats. Big Mac Andaya standing up. Rayson, game on the line. Hits this triple right here. Hand in his face. Rayson smiling. And then Jacob Cortez. This was after he waved off Andrada. Andrada retreating to the corner, catches, fires, and converts, but Rayson was not done.
Wow. Talk about coming alive at the last second of the game. And what, oh wait, the game, wow. I'm also as speechless as everyone. This is amazing, an amazing basketball experience to be experiencing. So let's see what's gonna happen in the last 24 seconds of the game.
Rayson today, a season-high 22 points, 19 made in the second half, Andre.
Wow. And to think the first half, we were already questioning what's happening. Maybe he's just controlling the pace or he had an off game. Pero wala. The job's not over. He is finally come alive. when his team needs him the most. Wow.
And Paulo Villanar playing mind games with Yuki and Andrada. Alfaro will throw the ball in play. Puno, Cortez, and Viser are on the floor. Viser is free in the paint.
Wow.
San Beda takes back the lead. What a play by Coach Yuri Escueta. Coach Yuri Escueta with a masterful play set up for Alex Viser. A quick pass by Cortez. Look at the two players that he drew to him.
And if we could just mention, this is a similar play that was drawn up for Doug Kramer back in the days. And this is coming up obviously from a reliable source. We have Coach Hammer. But wow, what a play for them to call. It is, wow. Probably they thought that he was going to be shooting from the outside, players shooting on the outside. Look, they dumped it in. Not being aware na may open sa loob ng painted area. Wow.
This was the 10th lead change. And you mentioned the name of Doug Kramer. His coach, Norman Black, is now the consultant of San Beda. He is on the bench right now, behind the bench actually. And Yuri Escueta played for Coach Norman Black in college.
That is amazing. And of course, shout out to Coach Hammer for giving me that amazing piece of information. Wow.
Ngayon, ang tanong, Dre, paano babawi itong Letran? What a birthday for Coach Renzi Bahar, having to draw up a potential game-winning play in a San Beda and Letran matchup.
This is a really wild game and it's very exciting. Grabe, everyone's up on their feet. And tingnan natin kung anong play ang na-draw up para sa Letran Knights. Will they go for the quick three, easy two, inside, alley, anything can happen. So tingnan natin.
Kurt Rayson has made a three and hit a floater in the paint. Oh, Monje can't get it to Rayson. Oh! And the Red Lions are celebrating. They feel...
What happened there?
They feel that it was touched last by a Knight. Clearly, they wanted to get the ball to Rayson, but Rayson was defended well. Monje decided to just throw it to Javillanar. Eto, dinoble team si Kurt.
And Javillanar trying to get them. Oh! Ooh, now this is tough. Both Beda and Letran's hands were trying to get the ball. So tingnan natin, where did it last touch?
Ito, so nag-decide na si Kobe na ipasa dito kay Javillanar, but the passing angle was so bad.
If we could maybe see another angle, but looks like we saw it.
And the fans are chanting 0-4.
As I take my headset out, I cannot hear what Letran is saying, but this is a wild and amazing atmosphere to be part of.
The Letran Knights hoping and praying that possession will still be in their favor. But the celebration of Viser and Cortez, they were so sure of themselves, and sure is right, because it is San Beda possession right now. The referees awarded the basketball to the Red Lions. And that was coming off a timeout. Masakit yun para sa Letran. They had a chance to draw up a game-winning play and they could not get the ball to Kurt Rayson.
Exactly, and we can see yung focus ng coach, seeing drawing it up. I was excited to see if it was going to be an easy two, a quick three, are they going to waste time? Pero wala, we didn't have a chance to see what happened because of that amazing defense.
San Beda trying to hold on. Gets the ball in play to Cortez. Cortez.
Looking to foul.
And that's how you know that Cortez's confidence is on a whole nother level now. He didn't want to give up the ball. You know that Jacob wants to put this game away. He wants to be the guy with a basketball in his hands when the game is on the line. That's what a King Lion is all about. Jacob Cortez coming off that legacy-defining game against the College of St. Benil. The Benil Blazers losing to San Beda. And now, Jacob Cortez with a chance to put San Beda up by 3 against their arch rivals, the Letran Knights. And Cortez sinks both free throws.
And both teams have one timeout left. Let's see who used it. Letran uses their final timeout of the game.
So if that's their final timeout, Trey, as we take a look at the games tomorrow first, 9:30 a.m. bukas po dito pa rin sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Perpetual laban sa JRU. And then we'll take a long break. Come back at 3 p.m. It will be San Sebastian against Benilde. Yan po ang ating mga laro bukas. Again, we have to get used to the 9:30 a.m. and then the 3 p.m. schedule. On Sunday, October 8th, 10 a.m. Mapua versus EAC. So Mapua looking good this season. EAC coming off their first loss of the season. Arellano, heartbreaking defeat. But they will have to keep their chin up as they face Letran at 12:20 p.m. on Sunday. And then, of course, to close out the third and final game on that day, San Beda will take on LPU in another highly anticipated showdown. But Dre, if you're Letran here, do you go for the 3? You're down by 3, you have no more timeouts, or do you go for the quick 2 and play the foul game?
Well, that's gonna be a difficult part because we already see, I'm sure the ball will be going to Kurt Rayson. Will he be able to take the quick thing? We know he's hot, but also he's been also doing well by being aggressive and attacking the basket. So we might see, I believe we might see a quick 2, or they might be able to like waste the time and take the final shot. So anything can happen. So let us see kung ano nga ang play. So most likely they'll try to waste the time and take a quick 2 by driving, or will they take a quick 3?
It's Monhe again, throwing the inbound pass. Can he get it to Rayson this time? Monhe cannot. Monhe, dangerous pass to Rayson. Rayson, a quick 3. It was a quick 3. Oh my. Was that the play?
We don't know. But they had so much time. And you can see that the ball was really going to Kurt because of the way the body language of Kobe was looking for Kurt.
Well, for sure, Kurt Rayson was not envisioning a fadeaway from the three-point line to tie the game. Wow, this is a shocking turn of events. And now Andrada has a chance to put the game in the freezer. Letran fans are stunned. Silenced as Andrada makes this a 2-possession ball game. Several chances, Andre.
So
for
many
Letran.
chances. So many chances. And it looked like they were able to come back at the last minute. It's too late to say. So all you can do right now is learn from this. And if you guys decide to go all out, make sure you have to start the game like that.
Rayson with 10 seconds left in the game. Rayson overshoots that one, and San Beda will survive. San Beda survives Letran. 68-63 is the final score. Yukin Andrada is our player of the game. So long, folks. See you all again tomorrow for NCAA Season 99 basketball.